Welcome to Co-op for Two. I'm Greg.
I'm Jesse.
Thanks for having me on your channel.
You're welcome.
And Jesse said, why don't you introduce this one? I think he said that because this is going to be buried. No one's ever going to see this. It's playthrough 5 of a spoiler-filled game. Maybe not seeing the light of day. So
I was just reading something about they're like life hacks or something. Things that I forget what it was. It was like describe ways to up your life or whatever. And one of them said like if someone gives you a compliment, first you start by saying thank you. Like don't be like no, you're being too kind or whatever. First you say thank you, then you could say no, I really look horrible today or whatever.
How is this relevant?
It's like little because you said
because
thank you for having me on your channel.
Uh-huh.
And I decided to say, you're welcome.
Okay. Okay.
Although,
Here we go. We have.
whoa, are you sure that's right? You just opened up a random page.
I didn't know. The book has been folded in half.
Opened up a random page.
The book is folded in half. This is your job.
That's not how you do these games. You don't just open to where the crease is and start reading.
I mean,
I'll just pick up a novel. It's creased here. I'll just start here.
If there was one of the pages has been folded over and the book has been like bent over backwards, it's probably pretty safe to assume that's the page that you're on.
It's not, because this book has you reading from the start of the book and the end. You're doing simultaneously, the start and the end.
So I see the book for a minute.
No, but let's see if you're right. So this chapter 5, we start at page 5. So here's your crease, and it's page 21 that you were gonna read.
Well, I'm glad that brought you a lot of joy.
Okay. Wow, they're on a trip here. Okay, folks, I found our mystery.
Like, wow, they're on a trip here. This is the buses.
Okay, they're
after school.
They're not on.
What an exciting trip, kids! Where are you gonna go?
To the parking lot.
To the bus stop to go home.
Okay, folks, I found our mystery address. Want me to take you there? Jenny, that mystery person's gonna reveal your secret.
Nah, let's leave it alone. Probably a wild goose chase.
What? No, we gotta check it out and lay down the law.
What if it's a trap?
A trap? This isn't a movie. Someone left that note and they have some explaining to do.
This should be fun.
We can't hide. We have to face this head on.
He's right, but he probably shouldn't have given us so many problems about opening the book to page 21. It's amazing she said that.
I have found that I frequently have typos when I come up with my most brilliant jokes, and it cuts the legs out of them. So do you feel like when you did your joke, the fact that you didn't have it all?
I had very little invested in that.
Okay, she is not happy. The voice still talks to her mostly.
Yeah. So what do we got here?
Do not play a mission yet. Read page 23.
More reading.
This could be a crease.
I'm going to come over later and I'm going to crease this book so you can only glue all the pages so that you can only
23.
Yeah. You realize this is Halpern Street, not Halpon Street, right?
Crap. I really thought I found the right place. I was looking forward to smacking some sense into our stalker.
Luigi's. I don't think Halpon is even a real street name.
Humph. Oh well. Anyone up for a slice? I'm starving.
How's history class going?
Ugh, hate it.
It's just memorizing random dates and I stink at it. If I don't get an A, my parents will kill me.
Don't worry. I brought the perfect medicine to calm your mind. It's called the key.
Stop playing mission 5.
Okay, so but now this is interesting. Memorizing random dates. I still get an A. They're at Luigi's. Alright, just a wild goose chase. Just another excuse to travel. I'm really liking this whole cartoon, comic
mission 5?
in with our game. Yep, mission 5.
Okay, here we go with mission 5. Let's set this up. We need...
First you need secret 15.
Which side of the board is this? I really don't like...
You know what I think? I think... Oh yeah, I was going to say I don't think it is a side of the board, but it is. It's this one here in the pizza joint. You know, we haven't paid any attention to the art on here. This is just like an office.
Yeah.
But this is...
An office with a fish tank.
With a fish tank.
You didn't notice
a shark. No, I didn't.
I haven't
This is
noticed
like a
that.
secret layer.
Okay, this is here. This is here. Okay, you ready to start up top?
Mm-hmm.
Mix these up good. And you just draw them at random.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna need 2, 2, 2.
2, 2. Is there anything
1,
spatial about this
2.
that we care about? 2, 2,
1,
2,
1, 2.
1, 2.
1, 2, 1.
1, 2, 1,
2, 3, 2. 2, 3, 2.
2, 3.
And you can probably
2.
guess at the bottom is 3.
Okay.
And we have a new person here.
Or a new secret, at least, but probably a person. Oh, yeah, I see. You've got their thing. You can tell it's a person. This might be your woman that you want to meet.
Let's see. Secret 15. Secret. I've got a secret. It's the dog.
Whoa, a guard dog.
Which, I don't know where he's. Where's the dog? Oh, here he is. Okay, and the guard dog is in this 3 room. Okay. So we're going to
Get rid of that guy.
See you later, buddy. Okay, we've got this guy. Ooh, we put him.
Put him here for a second while we read him.
Okay. You get the red. You move in 1 room toward the nearest player.
Mm-hmm.
And blue, move all players in rooms nearby the guard dog directly to the entrance.
Whoa.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Whoa.
If already at the entrance, they must discard a random card from their hand. Players cannot move into it or through the guard dog's room using the run action card, but they can move out of its room.
Then how do we put these things under him?
So you would have to like draw tiles to bring him towards you and then knock him out.
Yeah, let's see. Players cannot move into or through the guard dog's
So what we'll
room
have to
using
do
the
is we'll
room
have to position ourselves so that we draw tiles, reveal tiles to move him towards us.
Wow.
Are you sure this isn't when it's is you sure this is when it's revealed, not when we pick it up?
Yeah, I'll read it again.
Let's make sure. And while you do that, I will put this. If you're just joining us now for this middle of our playthrough, Jesse has done a cool little job fixing this, and we also have this neat little thing where we can keep track of our keep track of our stuff. So while you read that, I'm doing this.
Okay.
You forgot that part when I said wow.
I'm just supervising.
It's a good thing you supervise. What
Each
is
enemy
the
has a
key
card
phrase?
with his abilities. Resolved whenever a clue token is revealed.
Okay.
So let's just make sure. This is very weird. So this is clear. He moves 1 towards you. This one we just instantly pop back to the entrance,
Nearby.
not towards it.
Yeah. So.
Oh, nearby. Oh, I'm glad you saw that. Okay,
Yeah,
so unless
so
he's
just
adjacent
anything
to you, he
touching.
doesn't move you back. Okay. Fine.
So it's going to be really.
But you can't move into or through his room using
We have
run,
to eliminate him before we can.
but
do
they can
anything.
move out of his room. So there's no way to purposely go to his room.
I mean, he's. So either we keep
However,
wandering around away from him, or B, we like reveal stuff in order to like. Well, essentially. Like,
well, hold on. Let's think for a second. If you just hang around near him and this happens, he comes into your room and then you can
yeah,
try
but
to
if
kill
you
him.
draw the blue, you'll go all the way back.
Yeah,
to
but
enter.
note, however, that there are only 5 blues. There's a lot more.
Noted.
Of these.
I think our first order of business is to murder this dog.
Okay, I think I disagree. I'll tell you why. I think it's going to be very
No,
hard
I don't want you
to
to
arrange it. It's going to be very hard to arrange to kill him.
Well, we have to do it. He's too insanely ridiculous.
The only thing he does, Greg, is prevent you from walking into his room.
No, he moves you to the entrance.
But only if he is near you. So if you stay away from him, he's not causing any harm.
When we played the last game after Mastermind, you said, how many actions did it save us to kill him in the beginning? That guy was nothing compared to this dog. This dog is moving you around, moving you away, shooting you back to the entryway. Do you have any idea how many actions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, what if you're all the way right here?
I mean, I hear what you're saying. I just think it's going to be very hard to arrange to kill this guy. That's my prediction. I have a bad look. How many symbols? I have a bad feeling about this mission.
Yeah, this guard dog's terrible.
And this is a very hard mission. There's lots of stuff here. All right.
So, how many symbols are present? Well, we don't really know. We can't really count them.
Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Doesn't matter.
11, maybe 12
Okay.
unique symbols.
So, I mean,
Well, I think you have. This is interesting that you asked that because actually,
some
this
of them are
suggests that
duplicated.
most of the things we pick up, if they're
Are
symbol,
going to be
are going to
useful.
be in it.
And
So
they're
this
not-
might be.
They're not scrambled either.
So this might be like an incentive to pick up things more than reveal.
Okay. So
Like just go for picking them up because we're not looking for a needle in a haystack anymore.
when you gather them, you have to reveal them.
Yes.
Okay. But you know, because it's not scrambled, because we can depend on vowels and things, and because like that symbol's duplicated twice, we know it's probably an L or a T or whatever, you know, or an O. Like it actually is a lot easier than the previous one we had. He's the biggest
That's
challenge.
a good point. Now, but I think it does make sense to say like when you're looking for a needle in a haystack, there's one symbol, and then doing the intel makes a lot of sense. But if most of the symbols we pick up are going to be here, it makes more sense to just pick up things. One thing I want to look up though is you're supposed to turn over tokens one at a time, right?
Yeah.
So my question is like if there's two that if you do the gather to let you pick up two, if you flip the first one and it kicks you out, do you still get the second one?
Oh, that's a good point.
Like I don't remember seeing that answered.
One thing I want to point out here, or ask you, I guess, in the beginning of the game.
Collecting codes. Turn face up.
One at a
Remove
time.
the token yet. Reveal the token. I don't see an answer to that.
Yeah,
Well, it would be on our new, maybe on our new stuff. Like, okay. None of these are in the game though.
To the next page. Enemy abilities.
Okay.
When revealing multiple tokens, reveal the tokens one at a time. Resolve enemy abilities before revealing the next
You
token.
must resolve the ability before you can collect the token.
Yeah, so he moves you out and you don't get it.
That's very weird, but I think you're right.
Yes, I am.
Although, yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Are you allowed to talk about colors in your hands?
Wow, that's another good question that I do not remember it talking about.
You said you're allowed to talk about.
Given the way we play, I would say you can. Like I would say that we would let ourselves talk about.
Do you think you have any kind of ability to
hurt
harm
the
this
dog?
Yeah.
Oh, you could definitely ask that question. What hurts him?
Purple. Well, I have to leave you here because you're gonna use this. I'm trying to like make sure the audience can see it.
What goes here?
I thought like this kind of area was taken up by this.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, you're right. You're right. Not really. I could hurt him a little, but not.
I could hurt
wouldn't
him
feel
some.
him.
So
feel him.
we might be able to. Okay. All right. So here's what I think. I think why don't I go first? I'm connected. Oh no, I'm not. Oh yeah, this is in this room. I could reveal those with my special power, right? Maybe bring them closer and see what we got.
I'm not like whenever you can use your power to throw away 2 cards to reveal 3, then I feel like it's a no-brainer. But in this mission where seeing them is not so important, although you do get rid of
with
the traps, I know.
That's a huge
But
deal.
with those 2 cards, you could pick up 2.
Yeah, but also like with those cards, I could have to like go and remove something from the gather, or have to drop a card because of the gas, or move into a room and pick them up, and then the surveillance thing is there, and then you burn a card.
Well, it's true, but it would just be 1 card.
It's 2. Okay, so let's just see this. This room here, I can do 1, 2, 3, but there's only 1 here, right? I could go 1, 2, 3. That's the 1 here. 1, 2. This one touches. This touches 3. This would be a good spot. I can move down there. And
the other thing, it's nice that there are all these little factors. If you've got high cards, then you throwing 2 away to do your ability is not so bad. If you've got low cards, I'd rather you use them.
Well, the problem is that this, like, what I was thinking was since we're already at the entryway, right? Like, doing this is good because then he'll come towards us. And if I can get him to come towards us, he's 1, 2, 3, 4 away from us. I can put a card under him.
Do you have very low cards?
I have a pretty wide range of cards.
Okay. I mean, I've got enough to move and gather. Maybe I should. I don't have super low cards though.
I mean, okay, so if I move to what I'd like to do is do this and then move here and do my trick there. That's what I want to do.
Well, if that's what you want to do.
But I mean, like, I'd like to pull the dog towards us so we can use our ability. If I'm a reveal, if I reveal the blues now, or, you know, then it doesn't matter. If I reveal the reds now,
What reds and blues?
the reds and blues.
Oh, the star and the.
He's the whole biggest part of this one.
I just think he's not worth. We have a different view of like how.
I think he's 100 times worse than the last villain.
He is worse, but
Like,
I think
way
he's 100
worse.
times harder to kill, and our efforts are not going to pay
He's
off if we
one
try to kill
more
him.
harder to kill.
I don't mean in terms of strength. I mean in terms of how do you get to his location?
Oh,
you
he's
can't
gonna come
actively.
to us. Don't you worry. Look at him. He's real mad. Do we have sausage links? Like if cartoons links this, or they throw the steak at the dog? Since we're at the entrance
You've
already,
got two. This is a place that's got no. This has just got two near it. This has got two near it. Well, actually, this has three near it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Right?
Yeah, but it's only a onesie. So
Well,
doing it twice doesn't really matter. It's a little bit better, but it's not. It's like a 0.5.
The nice, yeah. It's a.
If I'm in this room,
Mhm.
there's two, and there's two. This is the best room to be in right here because this doesn't matter.
Okay, so how about you let me come up here and pick this up, and me go first and just do that.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna run
With a 4,
and gather.
with a 5, just is like, let me go first and just lay the.
I asked you
You
if you had
did-
if you had super low cards.
Okay.
So I've gathered here.
Okay. First of all, stop.
Okay. What? Oh, one at a
You
time.
have to
One
do
at a
one
time.
at a
Yes,
time.
right.
Okay. So this is this one. It's red. He moves towards the nearest player. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's gonna move.
We
towards
get to
me.
choose. If it's equal,
No,
we get
it's
to
not
choose.
equal.
It's
He's
not
closer
equal.
to me.
Okay. All right, and then this goes here, and surely it's on our. It's the one thing that's not on our thing.
Mhm.
Really?
There you go. And the second one is gas. That makes you
Okay.
throw a card away.
I throw a card from my hand now.
I believe that's true. Yes. Is it random or is it probably random?
Gas. Each player discards one random card from their hand.
That's in the room.
table. Yeah, that's in the room. Okay. That's too bad.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was it. 3 cards. Oh, that was unfortunate.
We might lose this one.
Yes, we might. Okay, I've got
Okay,
high
now-
and medium.
Now,
Well, now that's perfect.
oh, I can move to here.
You can move and hopefully he'll walk into you. Which
Yeah,
is what
and
you
then
want.
once I reveal a blue, I go back to the beginning
Oh,
room.
that's
No
the only way to kill him is to hope he walks into your space. If you want to kill him, you have to hope for that.
Okay, well that's actually true. Yeah, not being able. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm going to move.
Notice it says collect up to 2, so you could actually choose to turn over 1 and not pick up the second one. There
Mhm.
might be a case for that, like especially if you know everything.
You've kind of locked me in here to having to use a high card on this run. So you got yourself to blame for this.
10, that's pretty high. That's all right. I'm gonna have to do my hour to reset it.
I'm gonna
Obviously.
get rid of these two. One of them's purple, which I hate to do, but I gotta do it.
Okay.
Okay. That's nice.
Mhm.
This,
I love that ability of yours when it does this.
look at that.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So that's it. Okay.
All right. So on your next turn, you're not gonna need to move, probably.
He's gonna
You don't
be-
have
well,
to move.
You know, I was. It's like takes a lot of energy to move, and so like this thing kicking us back. I was thinking like, is maybe Jesse's right? Just avoid it, but I just don't see like, because he moves towards the nearest player. That's the problem.
Okay. So here's an idea. Like maybe I should do something that doesn't reveal any tokens, so that you can guarantee to do your next
Well,
thing.
you could run, or you could do your power that like.
Yeah, like I'm gonna have to do my power. I'm just thinking like I could turn over cards that could bring him into your spot,
Mhm.
you could kill him. But on the other hand, if it makes
But if
him,
it's blue and it kicks me back to the beginning, that's gonna suck. So maybe just move and let me do my ability.
that's what I'm thinking. Or not reveal any tokens, essentially. So that's a 10. That's not so great.
By the way, if we don't, here's an interesting thing.
Mhm.
If we don't reveal a blue token,
Mhm.
right,
Mhm.
then he'll just stay next to me the whole time. By the way,
Okay.
you started the play.
Yes, I did. I did.
You moved.
I messed up. I apologize. All right. So yes, if you don't get a blue, and most of them are blue.
This game is bringing it out, and it's bringing out that little need to stick it to the other guy.
Okay. So but yeah, he won't bite you if you don't get a blue.
Unless we get a blue, and then he sends me to the beginning.
It is an interesting strategy. Like if the dog ends up in your space, maybe the thing to do is like be careful. Don't turn over any tokens. Let the person who's in there with him fight him.
Okay, let's see.
All right, I'm going to decide what to do here. I'm probably going to. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
I hope so.
I'm going to run with a card.
Good.
Get myself.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
I'm going to have to regroup it anyway. I might as well put a card there first.
It's a purple 11. He needs the purples to kill him.
But I'm not going to be in his space.
You already played it. You can't.
I'm not going to be in his space. I'm not killing him.
Oh my God, Jesse.
I did not notice that, though.
That we are going to lose this, and I'll tell you why.
Because it's not because it's
you and I are playing a different game.
Well, that's interesting. I am ready to convert to helping you do what you want to try to do.
You've just thrown away the best weapon we had to do that.
A little late, I must admit.
Okay. But I'm thinking like get rid of the dog so we can move and don't have to keep reusing our run action all the time. And you're basically not playing that game.
But just think about how hard that would be for us. Hold on,
I know it's very hard to do that.
I know, but not only that. You've got you say you want to attack him. If I also tried to attack him, think how hard he's only going to be in one of our spaces unless we're in the. I know, but then we'd have to have switched over to being in space.
Could have. Oh, whatever.
Like, would I say no? I'm going to be the person who has to go near him.
I just think an 11 was maybe a purple 11 was a good.
I hear you, but I don't.
Hope so.
I don't see how. This is the new thing. Like it's like the minefield. Now I've got this new phrase I can't say.
All right, well, let's go. It's over now.
I just got to put that on my list.
My only point.
Tune in to the list. Yeah. It's going to update every month. What phrases can I not say that are going to trigger the minefield?
So, my whole point is that the fact that like when we are unified on the same thing, but when we're playing two different games, that's one reason that we actually work well as cooperative partners. Is that we're usually doing.
Well, we are going to get it. Okay, so look, I'm going to do this now. I'm going to do the regroup
with the two thing.
Right, and get rid of this and regroup the run.
Okay, so you're doing.
I'm doing this. I use
because you don't have a low card. You're going to want to play there. It's too late. You showed me these cards, but like it would have been better in this point. In this case, it would have been better to do that, but it's too late. You've already done
maybe it would have. You're right.
Okay, so.
But these are sucker cards. Am I distracted?
Are you the trader? Can I see this and see if there's a trader card in this thing?
Secret in the card.
It really is like you.
All right.
Let's
get on the same page.
When you say get on the same page, you mean like one of us should.
I'm going to get on the same page. I've got some very high purples. I can now kill the dog, all on my own.
You threw away the high purple.
I now have
made a suboptimal
We should have counted how many of every card there is because I think there's 2 of every card. I've got enough purple to kill this dog all on my own.
Okay. I'm going to throw away 2 cards.
Wait, hold on. Before you do that, I'm volunteering now to get fully on your program. I have grave doubts about it. I think it's going to be hard to kill that dog. Yeah. And all
I was suggesting was that don't throw away a high purple. That's all I was saying.
Oh, it's a lot of cards you're asking me to hold in my hand for the entire game.
One card, an 11. It's a really high card.
I know, but I've got lots of high purples now.
Okay.
So
I'll look forward to see them jettisoned to the.
Well, I would jettison them on my own, but I'm volunteering now to come on board. So if we want that strategy to have me kill the dog, what's the best way to do it?
Okay. So.
You got to use your special power.
I have to use my special power. We're in agreement there, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So now. I have purple ability here. I mean, I have the ability to fight it, but I can't kill it.
And I can.
So it creates an interesting scenario because, like, do I burn? Yeah. Okay.
The dog might walk right into your space this turn. So you should keep the purple to kill him, to do damage on him. But now, do we read the rules now that you have to do these one at a time?
Yes.
And if
Yes.
you get a
Yes,
dog,
that's correct.
so do the one
I've
farthest away
already
from
seen
you.
this system.
Okay.
They're all equidistant. Okay, this symbol, there's nothing on that one, by the way. And now I have to look because of your little mistake the other game.
So this is not found. Okay.
Okay, that's a trap that we don't care
Yeah.
about. And that's a red. Perfect. Okay,
Wow.
but do we have this one? We do.
Yeah.
It's the double letter, which is unfortunate because that's probably the easiest one to get.
Yep.
We haven't collected yet. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Then I'm going to place this 8 underneath him.
That's pretty awesome. So we
Okay.
just need a 12 to kill him. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to the card I
1,
have.
2, 3. I'm going to draw these 3. Right? But we are burning through our deck at an insane clip.
And he's ready to
And
bite
we've
you.
only got one that is useful to us. That is the least useful.
insane.
Yeah. So I think we're just gonna go on a gathering spree here. Okay, it's your turn. I mean, essentially, if you get a blue now, it's gonna kick me back to the entrance. That isn't the worst thing in the world because I could come up here. But 1, 2, 3, it'd be nice to go up here and then start doing my little trick in this space. Now wait, hold on a second. Yeah, 1. Wait, this is, if I'm here, 1, 2. Can you help me to find a space that's advantageous? None of these spaces touch more than 2.
Whoa. You broke your chair?
I think so.
There's a million adjustments on that chair, and it's very hard to figure out what they are. All right, so if we want to kill this...
I did my reveal. Hold on a second. Oh, I
you
drew.
revealed your
I
three.
revealed, and I didn't do my second action.
You
I
did.
but-
Oh, that dog was free. Did you forget?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, that's fine. Doesn't make a difference. So yeah, maybe it does make a difference. Maybe
Yeah,
you would have
'cause
run
I
away
would have
from there.
run. I would have run actually.
Well, what were your 2 cards?
I know
Pretend
I
you
had
don't
this.
see them.
I knew I had this.
All
Sorry.
right, so just play that. And
Is
run
that
away.
okay that I did
Yeah, I
that?
think
Because
you
I do want to go 1, 2.
Mhm.
So where do I want to end up? Sorry. So then I would have done this. Sorry. I forgot that this was not.
So, if my here, I'm not sure where you want to go per se, but if you can get further away from him, so that I'm closer to him,
1,
and
2,
I go
3,
1, 2, 3,
4. He's
he'll
4.
be closer to me.
He's 4 right
I know,
now.
but
Hold on a second.
here he'll be 2 or
1.
3. Like if I'm to kill him, if that's
Sure.
the idea, then it would be great if you could get further away from him than I'm going to be able to get when I move 3.
So the thing is, like this, there's 2 and 3. I could pick those up. If I go here, that's not a good space. I'm going to go here.
Okay.
Now he's 1, 2, 3 away from me, of course.
And 1, 2, 3 away from me if I go here. So
Okay.
what I'm going to do,
Okay, so it's your turn.
I think I should probably gather and then move. Alternatively, I could move and move
If
here.
you gather,
I could move and move
If
here.
you gather,
Yeah,
if you get a red,
I'll move and gather.
hold on.
Okay.
If you get, let's just look at it. If you gather now,
Uh-huh.
and you get a red and a red, he'll go 1, 2.
Which is fine.
Okay. If you get a red and a blue, you're still okay because he's won't be away from closer.
Okay.
So you could actually gather in that room, and maybe you should,
Yes, let's do that.
unless it's a gas. But we have 2 of the 3, which causes you to randomly lose your high cards.
It could be a this though, which would make it. It would still let me gather. Oh, it could be the gather, but I still think.
I think it's okay.
Okay, so I'm going to gather first.
7.
I'm going to take
Wow, you
these
got
2. Okay, it's 2 symbols.
Okay. First of all,
Whoa, look at. Oh, so
You
one at a time. Yes.
okay. Just why don't you shuffle them up?
It's tricky to do it both at a
Mhm.
time. Okay, so here's the first one.
Okay. So it's red. He moves here.
Okay,
And it's
this, which is this one. How could it be that that's all those symbols and that's not
Man.
on there?
okay. Go ahead.
You agree, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then it's this one.
Okay. And that one, anybody nearby, which there's no
Yeah,
one nearby,
okay, so here's a triangle.
which we definitely
Surely
have.
that's got to be really
No. Oh my god. Okay.
4 of
This
them?
is actually kind of interesting because now we can see that it makes the strategy could shift to just gather. instead of intel because it's probably going to be stuff we need.
We were already there on the start of the game. I really thought.
Okay,
it
so
was
real
just
fast.
gather.
Do we have this symbol? Yes.
Yes.
Do we have this symbol?
No.
This symbol?
Yes.
This symbol?
Yes.
This symbol?
Yes.
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 No. This
Can't
one?
see anymore.
Yes, we have it. S. This weird S.
No. Face. No.
This one.
Yes.
This one.
Yes.
This one.
Yes.
Okay, I think there's either 2 or 3 out of all those symbols. So I think gathering now.
Gather. And
is
you've cleared
more,
half of these.
No more intel. And in fact, should I do my power now? You know,
maybe not. Maybe just gather.
Although in the
Okay,
the
but my
traps
turn's
in the-
not over, and now I'm gonna walk to meet that dog.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, and hopefully that dog will come visit me.
Okay, so how many are you drawing?
2.
I got news for you. We're almost through this deck, and we don't have
Yep.
jack squat.
Yep.
Okay, so am I gathering now? So that was a sort of a.
I think just gather away a storm.
Can I get? Well, you place this here now, so I don't think I'm gathering much of anything. I could regroup though. So now, actually, maybe. Well. Yeah. Now I think yes. Okay. So we're in agreement. Gathering is statistically the best thing to do. Right?
Yes. Are we ready to abandon killing that dog, and just gather stuff away from him and not worry about him?
No, because I think moving is because we've started to kill him,
Mm-hmm.
and you can kill him. I think we do that.
Okay.
But like this will allow me to. I'll have to drop a thing. But these are not as compelling now as bad anyway because we're gonna start to have to regroup now.
Yes.
So this would be a time to do that, right? Okay. So I'm gonna gather.
One at a
Oops, sorry.
time.
I talked a big game, and now here we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
He's going to move towards the nearest player. Either way, it's this way.
Okay. So that's not on there. That's one of
No,
our
it is. It's the first
Oh
one.
my god, I cannot be trusted.
You really cannot
Okay,
be
there's
trusted.
a Y.
All right, just make sure it's not in any other spaces. This is really the first one we've gotten. You got to
Mhm.
be kidding me. Okay, now the second one is this, which goes on the intel action.
Which we don't care
Which
about.
I don't care really. There's no other symbol. That's my first action.
Mhm.
Right? Now, I feel like maybe I should run.
Or you could gather that thing. It's already an 8, so I'm probably going to have to regroup this soon.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay, do
cannot.
whatever you like.
I cannot.
Okay.
So,
You could regroup if you have a very low card.
is it worth it to regroup this?
It is worth it. Well,
Can you gather on your turn? You're going to gather, right? So we shouldn't regroup yet. Let me
yes.
move.
Okay.
Yes?
I can gather and regroup.
Okay. I'm going to do this.
Mhm.
And I'm going to go to here maybe. And I'll try to just collect those.
Wow. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure.
I mean, I cannot enter this room. So that's a good, you know.
Oh my gosh. You can't get through him.
Right. That's
Well,
part of the reason that he's really difficult.
if we had thought about that more, I might not have sent you in this alley.
Okay. Well, I've done my 2 actions. Okay. Your turn.
Did we check these for things to make him move? We didn't, did we?
Yes, we did. We moved him 1 space here. And that's all I got. The other one was a trap.
Okay.
100%
That was really
sure.
your turn? Okay.
Yeah, because he was here. We were in those positions, and I said either way he moves, he's going to
Okay.
move towards us.
So this
So
is kind of fun in a way. Okay, I'm gonna
Well,
gather.
hopefully it's
I'm gonna
fun.
gather.
Mhm.
10. Now hopefully I won't need to kill the dog since I used my
Okay,
last
that we
purple.
definitely have. What? This is the thing you were going to use to kill him?
No, I'm
Oh,
just
dear
kidding.
God.
Just kidding. Okay, so that's an O. I
So
got you that time,
You
didn't I?
did get me.
Okay.
Well, you really set me up by like doing all these suboptimal moves.
Okay.
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 So I do it again now.
Whoa.
Or did I pick up 2? No, I just picked up the 1.
Just the 1.
I was waiting to see.
In fact, we could check and make sure there were 2 in that room.
Oh, I know
there were 2. Yeah. So
I see.
so if
Oh,
you
good point.
gathered-
Good point. All right, so I'm gathering again, and we're hoping this is.
please be something.
If it's a moon, he sends me back.
That's true. Which
But hopefully it's a star. Wow.
It's something we need at least.
Alright.
So Actually, you go
It's
all
pretty
the way.
terrible.
To the,
All right.
that's really bad.
It's really bad also because you can't get out, although you've got some stuff
Now,
to do.
here's something, by the way,
Let's
you're
do
about to
this
kill him.
face.
That sucks.
Yeah, let's do the face.
So, one other thing to consider here is that, like, maybe the strategy should have been run as far away as possible and start gathering stuff out there. That way, when you got
not
sent
try
back,
to kill the dog, you mean?
No, I mean, like,
This is in our thing, by the way.
it is in our thing,
Where do you see it?
isn't it? No, I guess not.
Wow,
Okay.
that's rough. We're gonna get our asses.
All right,
kicked
that
this
was one action. You still have a second action, which I would suggest moving,
game. Is that right?
or you could stop. Maybe stop.
No, I was gonna regroup the gather because you're gonna need me to
Yeah.
regroup the gather, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, so that's perfect.
Yes. I do.
One, I'm regrouping
Perfect.
here.
How many?
2.
Okay, we're really getting close to the end here.
But we could gather like crazy.
Okay, my turn.
All right, I've got medium. And,
Yes.
Yep, your turn.
I'm gonna gather. He could send me back right now. By the way, well, if he moves here, if it's red and then blue, he's gonna send me back to you.
That's actually not a bad thing for him to
Okay.
send you back at this point. Okay, here. That's
Which
a
we
good.
have
Let's do it.
Quite a
yeah.
bit.
T. That's actually a great one to get. T. T. That's great.
Okay, here's the next one. Don't be blue. Okay, it's that X, weird X symbol.
You should want it to be blue.
No,
It's
I
this
want to
one?
go up here and get this stuff.
That's a wall, Greg.
Oh my God.
Now you see what you didn't hear me. You didn't see what
You
I said.
said I
about
just
in the
thought you
alley.
meant. I just thought you meant
Yeah.
that I didn't have any options, but I
no,
see it
no.
now. Yeah.
Yes, you should.
You're right. I do want to get sent back now.
So is the X any other X?
Yeah, because I can't go through.
Yeah, you've got nothing to do,
Okay. Well, I could
and you can't pass.
pass.
You can't pass.
Pass. Okay, your turn. Wait.
So this is
wait,
an
hold on, hold
interesting
on.
strategy.
I just did one
I
action though, didn't I? And I drew, so it's over.
okay.
I can't. I'm not gonna do anything else anymore.
This is not our best game. I should be trying to reveal tokens to help hopefully get you that blue moon. By the way, there's only 3 moons left. We should keep that in mind. It's easy to get into a situation where there are none left.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm probably going to try to move and gather,
I think that sounds accurate.
which I can do, but not efficiently. Okay, so I'm going.
This one we need. Yeah, this is one we need.
But
But it's a
what-
double letter, which is
We
easier
need me to
figure out.
reveal things that make him kill you, though. So I think I go here and do these 2.
Now, 1.
I could go here. 1, 2, 3.
And then 1, 2. Yeah, I think go up here because here's the reason that you should go
Okay.
here, because if we get sent back,
Yeah,
that's
be
closer to the end.
Okay, so I'm going to run with this 8 to here. 1, 2, 3.
it's not inefficient unless you put a huge card there. Like
Now I'm
12.
going to gather with
Perfect
the 5.
purple 12.
And hopefully
1. Okay, that's under the gather.
that's terrible.
So
Does
you
that
can't.
mean I
You
can't
cannot.
get
No, you
Wait,
can't.
no, I have.
You've done the action. You can't do this action again. So you can finish this.
Yes, I can finish this though.
Wait, is that right though?
Yeah, you turn over 2 cards. I've already done the gather action.
Correct.
So
okay.
I'm in the middle of it.
Okay. Well,
But
this
now
is pretty bad.
we're in terrible shape, but I need 2 cards.
This is one reason why
You just have to you're going to burn cards. You cannot do anything. You are locked in that room.
No, I could do the. Oh, I can't do the intel.
You could do
I
the
can
refresh.
I can regroup.
You can regroup.
Okay, so, I mean, what you're gonna want to run?
I'm going to want to run, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna
And gather.
I'm gonna regroup the
Okay,
the
good.
run,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And
Good.
then
And then you're going to pass.
And then I'm gonna. Well,
Well, if you've got a 3, you should regroup the gather for
Hmm.
me.
I'll pass.
You don't have a low card for the regroup. Okay.
I've got fairly high card, fairly high card.
How are you set for? You still have no good card for regroup?
I have no good card for regroup.
Okay. So I'm going to run with this 1.
Run away, run.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And now.
So if you're playing like a multiplayer game,
Mhm.
like a 3 or 4 player game,
Mhm.
you could use this alley to like trap the dog with you, right? And then like
Trapping him. What if you had a 4-player game? Trapping him when you were in peril wouldn't be so bad because
Right, you
that
would
person
just
just
always
pass. All right.
unless you got a blue, which would send you back.
So now we've got some tough decisions. We want me to gather those. We want me to gather those to hopefully get something here. So he walks into you. What happens? He would be in if he, Greg.
I'm just getting into character, Jesse.
Uh-huh.
That guy's got.
Either of these would be good because if he walks into your space, you can leave. It's only because you're not in his space.
That's
true. We actually want me to do this for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Either way, we got to do it.
But
that's a good point. If he comes into my space, then I can at least maybe try to hurt him again. Also.
So, the thing is, what I could do is I could use this to do a gather right now.
So 2 cards to gather.
2 cards.
And then you could gather. And then you could take, 2
cards together, or I
don't know how you're set for cards, so I mean, like.
Yes. Okay. I could do 2, and that would leave a 3 here. That's still probably a pretty good idea.
We are really running low on cards.
But I could do a regular regroup. That might even be better, but you'd have to burn a turn though. You'd have to burn your next turn.
I want you to gather. Why can't you gather?
I could 2 cards to gather and would leave the situation like this, or I could do 1 card to clear this completely, and then on my next turn gather.
Why not gather now?
I've done one thing.
You ran this turn?
Yeah.
Man, it feels like a million years.
So
no, I think you have to.
I could burn 2 cards.
I can't even intel. No, I'm not in a good position. I don't want you to make me. How do I burn cards?
I just mean throw away. You just throw away a card.
I can't. What do I do?
Do you have a low card to regroup?
No. Although I could play a card to regroup, which would allow you to just use your ability for regrouping. I'd prefer you just gather. Honestly is what I think is the best thing to do.
It would just be leaving a 3 here. It's not terrible. Okay, but if I regroup, hold on. If I regroup,
sometimes the speed at which the decision is made. That's from Sopranos.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the speed at which the decision is made is better than the actual decision.
All right, I'm gonna. Can we give up killing the dog? Can I spend my dog killing card?
Yes.
Really? You're ready to give up killing him? It's gonna be sad if we ever get ourselves into a position. I gotta hold on to it.
Okay.
You'd never forgive me. So I'm throwing away these cards.
Willing to change.
Do the gather action.
Being flexible is a very good thing to have.
So these go away. This stays here.
Yeah. Okay. I do want to point out that goes over there. You're going to draw 3 cards. Right?
First, I'm doing this.
Okay. I just want to point something out.
Yeah,
you're going to draw 3 cards. So we're getting into dangerous territory. It's red. He's going to move into my space, which is great. Okay, and that we do have.
Thank God. Just one of them, though.
You sure there's only one?
Seems like it.
Okay. And now the second one. It's a blue. And we do
now
have
he knocks you back home.
Yeah, which is fine. No. Down here.
Oh, yeah. It's unfortunate. It would have been nice for you to get these. Although you probably wouldn't have watched.
Did you open it?
So it's just this one.
Okay. And so we now have.
Well, we're getting to where we have a shot at it. It would be great if we could get these 2.
4, 5, 6. Well, it's right here.
Ooh, that might be tempting to come get that.
There's quite a lot of. Okay, you have to
I
draw.
need to draw 3 cards.
3.
At least you can take your action now.
Rough situation we found ourselves in. Okay, so
I've got.
I mean, should I just go and draw this then? I mean, actually, 1, 2, 3. I could go here and draw that, and gather that. But it seems like this is the easiest thing to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Because it's a double letter. It can only be L, E, O.
That's true. You're right.
T's.
You're right.
I mean, this is a good bang for the buck. There's 2 there, right?
You're right.
There's 3 here, but whatever. I mean, what am I gonna do?
1, 2. I can go. I can get
in
there.
No, it's 1, 2, 3. But Jesse could. Yeah, that's better. I'll go here and pick these up. Now, before I argued against you doing this, but since we're going to be in peril in a moment, now I think loftier plans are going away. We're just doing short-term, like whatever we can get done quickly, right?
Most of the things help us, so yeah, just go and pick up as much as you can.
Here's the problem.
Okay.
Where are you set for cards? Because I've got mainly high.
I've got mainly high and 1 low, but not low enough.
Then I'm gonna have to maybe put us in a bad spot.
I can. It'll be okay. When I have to regroup, I have to regroup.
Okay. There's this.
That's not so bad.
And this is a 6 on a 3.
That's not so bad.
Okay.
one at a time.
One. Okay, he's going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
It's this thing, which we have. It's there.
Okay. It's two of them. That's nice.
I don't know where the heck this is.
That's great having those last
Where is this?
starting letters and
Oh, here.
last letters are great.
And then this
Let me
one.
just make sure I did that right. It's the box with this line through it. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
And now I've got this thing, which we also have. It's on the bottom row. It's this one.
Yes.
And this dog is.
According to my other calculations, that was a T, but not here. Okay. Hide truth.
Okay.
Hidden truth. Hidden
U,
truth.
obviously that's a U. First of all, yeah, we don't even need that symbol anymore. We know that's a U, right?
Because of this, yes. U, hidden truth. U, something.
Oh, it's not hidden truth. It's
What?
hide
Oh,
truth.
hide truth.
In fact, it would. Can I
Hide
move this down
Mhm.
here? Okay. U
Your, it could be your. No, that's no letter.
You.
You. R.
cannot
Cannot.
hide truth.
Yep.
That's
That's gonna
exactly
be
what it is.
Yeah.
But let's play a little more just for fun. Just
Except
for
let's
funsies.
not get us into peril.
Okay.
Did you draw it?
Okay. When you say let's not get us into peril, we are now in peril.
Unfortunately, this guy is blocking this 3.
Doesn't matter. We know we've cracked the code. We know the U.
Mm-hmm.
We know the ends, right?
We know the U for sure.
Okay, so
I
essentially,
don't see what else this could be besides cannot.
yes, you cannot see what else it could be.
But remember, this could be different than a C, and this could be. I mean, we should just. I agree.
Okay.
It's cannot.
Okay,
but
so we know the U. So essentially, we need one. First of all, what is this symbol? We didn't get that? Oh, yeah, it's right here. Okay. All right. So we only need 1, 2, 3 to be safe, right?
Mhm.
And the third one
Okay,
is right
this
there.
has to be an I. It can't be anything else. There's no other. letter
No,
that
ho,
makes
no,
sense
yeah,
here.
okay.
Right,
So we don't need that either.
this is the only one.
What?
Is
That-
there any other word that would start with a different consonant and have?
And plus, it makes sense. You cannot hide truth.
It sure does.
That's a sentence.
I mean, I agree. 99% chance. So I think maybe. Well, we can always draw one card safely, so we can play until we get at least one time. Except if we get thing that discards a card. Except if we get the trap. But yeah, this is the one, right?
That is a really bad one, which would like. Okay, how are you set right now?
And look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's actually our odds are not great for this anymore.
So now
1,
maybe
2,
it's time
3,
to start
4.
using
It's like
abilities to
maybe
reveal.
it's time to use Intel. Yeah, I think maybe so.
I mean, I don't want to draw any cards essentially.
Well, we can draw one card and then we'll end the game instantly. Let's just not open this, right? This is the only one that we can never have. So no more blind picking up.
Well, unless it's your first action,
Unless
you
it's your
can move.
first action. That's right. You're
Okay.
right. You're right.
Okay, so that was your turn, yes?
Was it?
No, it was my turn. I picked up you.
Oh.
Okay, so it's now your turn.
Mhm.
So there are only. Well, I mean, this is the one that we really like. So the intel
Yeah.
action is going to be 1. You can't even do it, by the way.
No, unless I regrouped, which I can do.
Okay, so let's think of it this way.
Mhm.
You would need move, pick up, move, pick up, move, pick up, right?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. Actually, I could go 1, 2, 3, move, pick up, right? If I was here, I could move and then reveal. That would cut down pretty well, but that's pretty dicey.
Choose a room and reveal 2.
So this
guess
is the
we
room.
don't
This
really
is the
care.
best room to do this, but we don't.
Yes.
I mean,
Best room to do Intel on. But of course, Intel requires regrouping.
well, it requires either regrouping or burning 2 of your. No, one card, 2 cards, or just 2 cards, which would be better,
Okay.
right? But then you can't draw back up. So intelling, but then you have to move all the way to that room, which you 1, 2, 3 could, and you can't because the dog is here. I mean, I think we probably were just going to solve this thing.
Yes, but we might as well.
Let's try to
do
each
this.
get 1 more. Can
Okay.
you move and pick up?
Yeah, I can move and pick up. Well, not without a very high card on the move.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
I mean, let's just play it. Let's just play small ball here. Why don't you go pick this up and I'll go pick that up.
All right, I have a different suggestion. I mean, I know this is not important. I'm thinking I'll use this to do the intel and take this token off it.
No. Why?
Because I'll be able to do the intel.
You don't need. We're
reveal-
not gonna have that kind of time.
Well, most 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 symbols and there's only 4 that are new. So half of these things we pick up are gonna, and then there's 3 more traps.
Right, but I don't
I'm
think
just
that,
saying,
I don't
like-
think we have enough time to like seek them out and go pick them up. No, seek them out, intel them, move to them, pick them up. I think since we know what the message is, why don't we just move and pick things up? Or you could pass, and I could go here and reveal these 2, which would be 2 cards, I guess, but it would keep you from having to do this for basically no reason. It's 2 cards also.
Except if I do this, then this is free. You could intel. In 3 turns, we could reveal everything. I don't know. It doesn't make a difference.
doesn't
Can I
matter.
do my thing since
Whatever
it
you
doesn't make a
want.
difference? Okay. So I'm going to play these 2 cards and give up killing the dog. I'm going to take this, do the intel and take this off, and I'm going to reveal something.
You might as well reveal something like that's near us. Then it makes it so either we'll go to get it or not go
Let's
to
do
get it.
this one. That way you can know whether you have to waste your time here. Ready?
That stays on the board.
Okay.
So that was terrible.
Oh, that was good because
Well,
if
good
you
'cause
had
it was a
walked in
burn.
there and
That's
picked it
true.
up, it would have burned an extra card. Okay, so these are discarded.
Hmm.
I've got one more turn, which I guess I want to draw a card. I mean, I want to end my turn.
You're going to draw a card.
I'm going to draw until we get a clock.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a double clock.
Every time.
Mhm.
That's insanity.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
The first one you draw off the top of the deck is always the double clock. It's insanity.
Always reshuffle.
Because it effectively just ends the game no matter what. Because even if you know it, it's not like it's
It ends the game if you know it. If you don't know it, you may have to push your luck and hope to get enough turns out.
okay. So you're not drawing anymore.
That's it. But now, could you take your turn and then guess without drawing? Like, how does that work? Oh yeah, you could
Yeah,
do
I don't
that.
have to draw.
Yeah, you don't have to draw.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go.
There's
I'm gonna
there
pick this one up.
there you can pick up now, right? Because there's no more. Only because this guy's out.
Well, this
Why are these
this
here?
one because of my ability.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I mean, there's this one which will make me discard a random card, but it doesn't
From
really
your
matter.
hand, it won't force you to draw though. So if this guy wasn't out, Greg,
Mhm.
then you wouldn't be able to just go and pick
Right.
up.
That's true. That is true. Okay, so I'm gonna do.
Wait, before you decide,
What?
I can come on my
Yeah,
turn
I'm
and
gonna run
get
down
one
and
of
get
these.
this.
So yeah,
Doesn't really matter. I mean, none of it really matters at this point.
correct.
So, well, I mean, I'm gonna kind of screw things up. Sorry.
Wow, what? It doesn't matter.
There's this. 1, 2, 3.
Hold on, before you put, you have a choice of what card to play on your gather. I mean, play the lowest card.
Obviously,
Okay.
but it's not gonna be good.
No, that's gonna make it impossible.
Okay. Do we have this?
Nope.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. So we're just gonna have to guess it
I
anyway.
think we guess it now.
I mean, just,
Wait, hold on.
well,
You've got cards.
yeah. Can you do something?
Can't do both things, but I could intel. That's what I can do. I can do a free intel. I can't move and gather,
It doesn't-
unfortunately.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
2.
Okay. Can you clear one of these? Hold on a second. Let me just think.
It might even be smart.
Yeah, clear one of either gather or run.
And then you could run. And
Well,
gather.
actually, it's not good. It's impossible
You can't get. You
because it can't
that
go through
direction.
the door. Through the door.
But oh yeah.
He
okay.
won't leave unless you intel. How many cards you have?
2.
So you can't actually clear. You have to clear one of these in order for me to do it,
Right.
and then
Either one, you can't walk there.
yeah, you'd have to reveal something.
We'd have to draw a card to do anything more.
Cannot
I
hide
believe
truth.
that's right.
You cannot hide truth. It's a bummer because we could have actually picked this one up.
Yeah.
So
don't
can
need-
wait?
we
Can you move and pick up?
Not with my 2 cards. I can't. No.
And it's not worth risking losing the game, even though it's like a pretty good shot. If only this had just been every single time I think to myself, if only the first card off the deck was not this double clock every time.
Crazy. Well, thank God we don't need it though. But yeah, I could intel, but it's not going to help us.
No, it's not because I can't get anywhere. 1, 2. Actually, no. If you intelled, I could go pick this up and then.
No, the dog is there.
Yeah, if you intelled here,
Oh yeah. He would
would.
walk towards you. Well, then that's the thing.
But if you intel, then
Right.
you can't get rid of one of these, and I can't run and gather anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No, not quite true. I can intel this way.
It doesn't,
Oh no, that doesn't really
because then it doesn't clear one of
doesn't
those
clear
lines.
one
So let's just end it.
Wait, not true. I could use this to run. Then I would kill this card. Can you then do it? No.
Well, why are you running?
I'm just saying.
Okay,
If I use this thing to run, it would also clear
don't
a
show
thing.
me the cards. Okay, first of all, either you use your 2 cards.
Oh, you need to intel. You need to know
Why
where
do
to
you
go.
only have? Oh wait, either you use your 2 cards to clear one of these lines,
Uh-huh.
or you use your card to intel, in which case these aren't cleared and I can't use them. It doesn't matter either way. Unless you can regroup and intel, then we're done. Which can you? Doesn't matter what you play here now. Actually, you could do that.
Yes, I can. There you
Regroup
go.
and intel. So
That's
clear one of these
exactly
lines
right.
and intel.
I go to intel
Mm-hmm.
and I reveal 2. It has to be a place you could. It doesn't matter because we're just using it here. We're using it to move the dog. That's
Yes,
the only
correct.
purpose of this. Okay. We didn't quite think that through. But oh, and it's a thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Okay. And then here's that, which is off the board. Right? Okay.
I don't know why you're looking over there.
I don't know why I'm looking over there either.
Wait, where is it? It's right here.
Yeah. That's why, in case to see if we messed up. Okay, and then I could use this to regroup, to do the run or the gather. Which one do you need? It
I
doesn't
can't do
matter.
anything.
I know. But this was the plan, and it was going to work fine if it was
No.
a. So this is.
I cannot move to the
Yeah,
dogs.
you can't.
Wait, what was the second one you had? Didn't have a symbol on it. Otherwise, it could have.
The second one it's not one of these.
No, the second thing you just picked
Oh,
up was
yeah,
this. There's
didn't
no
have
symbol.
that.
If it was red, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We could have moved in one pace that way, and then I could go 1, 2, 3.
All right. Well, we
and take that.
squeezed as much as we could squeeze out.
All right, you
of
cannot hide truth. Let's see it. Show me you cannot hide truth. Bang!
Okay, there's the U in truth. Hide, O-E-R. It can't be anything else. It has to be hide. Okay. Okay. This has got to be a C. Yep.
There it is.
Cannot hide
Pull that thing out.
truth.
And there's no secret on there. So let's see the story.
All right. This was chapter 5, right? Mission 5. Okay. So we go to our thing. We check that we've won
5.
chapter 5. There's no end story. We're just chapter 6 is the next thing we would do.
Mm-hmm.
But then we get a story after chapter 6. No secret. We just go again. I mean, not go again. We play chapter 6. All right. Thanks for joining us. That was we were grinding gears, but we were squeezing
Well, we
out.
were at odds with each other, but what this game did show us, this particular mission did show us,
Mhm.
is the fact that which we should really know already, which is that you're not meant to find every single thing.
Yes.
And in fact, the difficulty of the dog is offset by the fact that this isn't mixing the letters or scrambling them or whatever. It's making it a lot easier in terms of that message. Right?
Well, yeah, I'm not sure what lessons. I mean, we didn't kill the dog.
No.
I think for this mission at least,
Mhm.
where there were so many things,
Mhm.
maybe ignoring the dog and just not getting trapped by him might be a better strategy, just
Mhm.
because there's so many symbols that we could
Mhm.
get, and there wasn't one we had to get. Like killing that dog could be important if he's right on top of the
This
thing
was
you
3
need.
down also.
Wow, that's scary. That double clock thing is very scary. All right, thanks for watching. Consider subscribing.
Oh,
liking the video.
you said thanks for watching.
I did. I'm coming around to feel like bitterness at that he took that common phrase. All right, see you.